What up, YouTube? So, on today's video, we're going to be talking about competition and how competition is one of the most vital elements of life for any man who is trying to maximize his progress in any area. And let me speak about myself for a second. In my past, I considered myself a lone wolf to a large extent, and I liked to just focus on my goals, stay in my own lane, and just ignore everybody else. Stay away from the bullshit, stay away from people who weren't on my same wavelength, and just focus on my own shit. And just recently, I began bringing solid men into my life who are on the same path as me and who are, trying to improve themselves in terms of fitness or in terms of mental health and mental clarity and focus, or trying to improve in terms of business. And what I noticed, which which might seem backwards to a lot of guys who are, like lone wolves and introverts and whatnot, is that when you have that competition around you, it forces you to level up. It does. We as men, we need that sense of brotherhood, that sense of competition, because oftentimes, again, speaking for myself, I'm a very strong-willed, focused, motivated person. Like I don't need anybody else to motivate me. Period. I don't. But with that being said, when I have strong men around me, I always want to win. I fucking hate losing. And when you have a man who is just as strong as you, who has the same exact mindset as you, and who wants to fucking win, and that's what you're up against, like that's who you're competing with, whether that's in terms, like whether that's your gym partner or your business accountability partner or whatever it might be, when you have a man who is equally as focused and motivated and disciplined as you, fighting against you in a mutual growth type of way, it elevates you to new heights. Like one of my homies in AZ, my homie Matt, like we would go to the gym like 3 times a week together and just go crazy on lifting. And during that period, I noticed like more growth than I've seen in a long time. And it was the same way for me in jail. When I was surrounded by, I don't know if all y'all know, but I was in jail in my past, like about 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, over some stupid shit. But anyways, when I was in jail and you're just surrounded by all of these strong, masculine men who don't have shit to do except sit around and think and work out, you get into a mindset where when you hit the gym, because they had gyms at the jail that I was at, but when we would hit the gym, like it's just a completely different mentality. Like niggas we were like lions. Like when you surround yourself with people who are on these superior mindsets and who just want to achieve massive things in life, that forces you to level up. We need that competition. And that's what we are missing out on today, because everyone nowadays is just so disconnected because of technology and because of just the modern day societal standards. Like it's natural for people to be disconnected and lonely and separated from everyone else. But when you can bring men who are on similar paths to you into your life as accountability partners and as competition, that will force you to level up. It will. In every area of my life that I've seen massive progress in, it's usually always happened when I have that genuine accountability and that genuine competition. Now, I'm not saying this as an excuse to not begin taking action if you don't have that accountability yet, because even when you're on your own, you gotta put in the fucking work. Point blank. Period. You yourself, you are the foundation of your empire, and if you can't motivate yourself to take action, then you're not going to achieve shit in your life. Point blank. Like you're not. But with that being the case, if you already have that strong foundation in place and you're putting in the work consistently on your own, then one way to truly, take things to the next level could be to bring in competition, to bring in guys who are on your level or slightly ahead of you, and to use them to fucking challenge you. Guys who are better than you, who you know are beyond you in a certain area. Use them as competition so that you can be forced to level up. That's how we grow as men. And we don't have enough challenge nowadays. We don't have enough competition. And this is a little bit off topic, but I also highly recommend men to get involved in physical combat sports. I think that in this modern day and age, we've become a very soft, pussified society. We truly have. Our testosterone levels are lower than ever. Men are less ambitious, and we're just, they're soggy. They don't have any sense of clarity and groundedness. Like, they can just get pushed to and fro by the world so fucking easily. And it's because we're weak. And I don't, it's not think, I know that doing physical combat sports won't completely solve that. But I know that when you have that warrior mindset that is achieved through physical sports like jujitsu and kickboxing and boxing and sparring and wrestling and football and even volleyball and sports like that, like all of these physical sports, they force you to get into the warrior mindset. It's you versus your fucking opponent. Either they beat you or you beat them. It's me versus them. It's very characteristic of the mindset that we had in the past when we were knights and when we were samurais and when we were warrior nomads. And we've lost that. We truly have. So if you want to try to, regain some edge and some sense of masculine, just a deeper sense of masculine edge to your personality where you're not so domestic and we're not so within the system, and people know that you have a sense of danger about you. You're not like every other man in this world, just weak and just a soggy ass little bitch. If you want to be like that, then I highly encourage you to get involved in competitive sports with other men and get punched in the fucking face and get your ass beat, but grow through that process. Anyways, man, I love y'all. And remember that life can be beautiful. It takes work, but life can absolutely be beautiful. You just got to put in the work to figure out what you are in pursuit of in your life. And that might take a few hours. That might take a couple of days or even a couple of weeks or months. It takes time to fully flesh out your plans for the future. But that's the first step of getting your life in order. If you don't have a vision for where you're going, then how are you gonna reach it? But after you've done that, just begin putting in the work, man. And it takes years to build that dream lifestyle, but it is absolutely possible. Anyone can do it. Anyone. And I say that from experience because, excuse me, over the past couple of years, I've went from absolutely fucking hating life to building a life that I genuinely love. And I'm excited to wake up every day and just go out and conquer in this world. And that's what life is supposed to be like. That is what we are here for. We are not here to just be walking around like zombies, just, I'm gonna go to work, or I'm gonna, like, nah, nigga, we need to have passion and vitality and vibrancy in our lives. But we've lost that. But anyways, I'm gonna stop ranting. I love y'all. I wish y'all the best in your journeys. And always remember that consistency creates kings. And if you are not consistent in the areas of your life that matter the most to you, then you are not going to see results. See you on the next video. Subscribe down below. Peace out.